Alright, here we're going to do some Photoshop stuff. Going to want to find wherever your images are. It's funny that the images I don't need are in Photoshop, aren't they? Anyway, that's not it either. That's not it either. There it is. Okay, so here's our starting image for today. And we're going to try and make it look something like this. I'm going to bring up Photoshop, and then here's our nice little scene here. If you got it set as, so this is our opening image, and the opening image is always going to start off as a background. Just double click that little lock over there, and now it's an editable layer, and it's not the background. So to get it nice and dark like that other one, we're going to right click, hit blending options over here, and what I do is I go to color overlay, change it from red to white, make sure color overlay is selected, or not red to white, red to black. Bring the opacity down just a little bit, and now it looks a little darker. And that's a lot nicer now. And now you might be saying, well, the sky still looks bright. Why is the sky bright in a dark scene? Well, don't worry about it. We're getting to that. 88, 100. I want to click this little tool right here. It selects a bunch of pixels that are of the same color, I suppose. And it just selects them all into one big huge group. So it makes it easier to fill, delete, or what have you. Just zoom in and you can see if it grabs any other unnecessary pixels, like, and click the minus tool, just buff them out a little bit. See right there, for example. And this tool is really nice because it really distinguishes what is what, and it knows, man. The tool knows. That's looking pretty good. And since we want this to look as professional as possible, we are going to right click and make a new layer via copy. We right click that layer, hit blending options, go back to color overlay like we did before, and turn up the opacity a little bit more. See, and now it looks a little better. Sky's darker, and it just complements the scene a lot better. Now these lights right here are something we're going to have to fix too. I'm going to use a different tool. This is the lasso tool. It just follows your mouse wherever it goes. It's a little less precise than that other little paintbrush tool. The same thing, right click, layer via copy. I'm silly. Whenever you make changes on the main picture, you want to make sure that the main picture layer is selected, otherwise it won't select anything. Layer via copy, and there's that. Right click, blending options, color overlay, a little more, little more, little less, and boom, the lights look darker. Now, let's do some texty stuff. So, click back down to layer 0. We're going to change this to somebody else. Right click. I always do Shift F5. That brings up the fill tool. Fill using content aware. It'll drag in a bunch of like that. It'll drag in a bunch of pixels from the surrounding area, I suppose, and make it look. It should make it look white, like the back of the rest of it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to grab this little lasso tool right here and select this little joy part right here. Grab this spot healing tool and just brush it around, get it to sort of fix itself up. Yeah, Let's see if the fill tool works. No. Just want to be nice and gentle with this because it's very, very finicky, if you know what I'm saying. And that looks pretty good. You just want to grab your text tool. We'll call it Jim's Coffee. That's obviously the wrong font. Go up here, look around, find the font that best matches that one. That looks pretty good. Like that. Nope, we don't want to scale it. Actually, yeah, let's scale that right there. Rotate. Bring it out a little bit. Drop it down. Line it up. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Grab your text tool again. Apply transformation. Grab your text tool. And match up with that. So when you zoom out, let's click out of that. That looks pretty good. Could be a little more defined though. So grab that. Oh, you can't bold that? That's not fun. So we're gonna have to change fonts. Maybe we should just darken that up a little more. Oh, it's real good. Real nice. Scale down. Scale in. Apply. Zoom out. That looks a lot better than the last one. Oh, you always want to make sure you save too. So, File, Save As. We'll just call it the street scene. I'm going to save it to this tutorial folder here. It's already saved it. It's going to go there. And yeah, that's pretty, I don't know, basic. Very basic. Very basic tutorial for photoshopping stuff. Now let's see if we can't fit in the content aware fill. So let's go over here and fix this finest food thing. Just grab your lasso tool and select all of this. No. There we go. Shift F5 or right click fill. Make sure you selected layer 0, right click fill. Content aware, and there you go. And you zoom out and it doesn't look, you're going to have to mess around with it to get it exactly how you want to. And just be very careful not to bring in anything like that. See? Be very careful, and there you go. There, it's like it wasn't even there. Okay, this has been another tutorial from me. Have a good day.